Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're working on Evo again today. We're doing two little mods, kind of one mod, two mods, and that is shifter bushings. We've got two packets here. This one is a shifter cable bushing. It goes on top of the gearbox itself in the engine bay. This one is the shifter base bushing. So these actually sit underneath the shifter inside the car. So we're gonna get that on and I'm hoping it's gonna make a little difference. My shifter by any means isn't bad. Just these are pretty cheap. Thought it'd be a good mod. Thanks to Josh for suggesting this mod. He has a very nice Evo 8 that he's done a lot of work on over in Western Australia. I'll link his Instagram below, so go check him out. And now, without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm going to start with the engine bay. So typically if you had a battery here, you're probably going to have to pull all that out. I do not. So what we're actually going to be doing is that right there, that bushing right there. So from what I understand, you just pull that clip out and then it should just come up. There it is. So it does have that little hose on top of it. So hopefully we can get to it. Actually, two of these little bushings. So I have to work out which one that top one is. Where the hell is the other one? I don't really know. Can't see it. So I'm going to pull that one off. I think that looks like the small one. And then hopefully maybe it's down the back down there in that mess. So yeah, might be a bit of a challenge to find the second one. Let me see if I can somehow work out how to get this little thing down in here without oh boy, that hit the deck. That was easy. Alright, let's see if we can pull that little, oh yeah, there's a little washer on the top of it. Bang. Washer, that was easy. Now, shifter cable is now disconnected from the shifter. So it looks like we have to try and pull that bushing out of there, which looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenge, to be honest. It's in there pretty tight, so let's see if I can wear this one out. So the second of the shifter bushings is definitely down over the back there. It's really quite difficult to see, but there's one shifter cable there. The other one is focus on the right thing there, and it goes down over the back. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to film it. There's not a lot of room, but essentially there's one that faces over the back here, and that's the big bushing. So I got to pull the clip on that. It's actually down underneath. So I'm going to try and get that one out as well, and then I should have both of my shifter cables kind of loose, and then I should just be able to pull that bushing out and stick the new one on. There it is, just down. You can see it. Oh, just there. Not the easiest thing to get to, but we'll get it. Smaller one, the clip on it actually pulled out to the side. This one over here, the clip actually pops up and out like that. There it is. See it? See it moving around in there? So you pop that out and then you should just be able to pull it off. As with most things, I've put the new bushing on there just to make sure it actually works. It fits and it's all going to be good. Just before we pull the other one out. They do look a little bit different, but it fits. So we can go ahead and try and pull them out. I want to try and do that without pulling the shifter cables out. I think if I pulled the shifter cables up and out, it'd be a lot easier, but I'm going to try and just pull it out of there. I'm just going to grab this thing with the needle nose and try and just yank that bushing out of there. The new ones are a lot better because I have a C-clip for the top, so you don't have to try and wedge it in like this style. And they're a lot harder to bushing, so I'm hoping this makes a bit of a difference, but we'll see. That took me about 1 second to get out. It's got like quite a tough metal insert in the middle. If you grab that with your needle nose, just yank it on out of there. That's how it looks, and that's the new one. Quite a bit different, as you can see. This is hard, this one quite squishy. I'm actually going to put a tiny little bit of grease on the inside there just to keep it lubed up, because these have to spin, I believe, as the shifter fork, moves when you're changing gears. So I got a bit of grease. I'm going to stick that in there. Probably don't need it, but let's do it anyway. All right, we've got some grease on it. Let's stick that onto the little thing where it goes. Bang, that's on. This thing should go around it pretty easy. Yep, that's on. Now we need to put our little C-clip on, which is this thing. I'm not sure if I'll get this with my hands or I'll have to use something for a bit of leverage. No, it's too tight. I need a screwdriver. Get a screwy, bang that on. Got a little clip that's got to go through the top there, just like that. That is possibly the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. There it is, there's a new one. That's in, that's done. Now, I've got the slightly more difficult one at the back. I'm gonna bang that out. Exact same process, just a bit harder to get to. It's out. This one was way more difficult. The first one, the little one, took me about 1 minute. This one took me about 15. Instead, the other one had a metal washer on the top. This one had this plastic cap that was joined to it. I tried cutting that off with a hacksaw so I could try and get it. Didn't really help. I ended up hooking the linkage or the shifter cable over the little thing where it slides onto, and then basically just getting a big screwdriver and then just pushing it through. So we got it out. It's down in there. You can see it just there. So that's the new one. Let's lube it up and get it on, eh? All right, we have it on. Look at it down there. That was a pain, to be honest. I also dropped the bushing and it ended up on top of the drive shaft and I couldn't find it for ages. So that was really annoying, but we found it and it's on. All I have to do now is put this little C-clip on, and then I put on this little clip, and we can finally move to the inside. That one was easy as hell. This one over the back is not so easy, but you can see it down in there. So I actually ended up using, not that clip, the OEM clip off the smaller bush to hold the new bigger bush on. It's in there, believe it. That worked really well. Now what we have to do is install these ones. So these go under the actual shifter itself inside the car. So let's pull the center console out. From memory, to get to them, all we need is a Phillips head. What we got? So we need to get underneath here. So step one is pull that out. We'll get rid of that. So you just, that's that part. All right, that's part one. Now there is a screw just there. Technically this part is loose, so let's get rid of that. There's a little button on the back of there, unbutton him. But unfortunately, this console piece overlaps that one, so we need to pull this out. And to do that, you get rid of your wallet, you get rid of some old receipt you don't need, you get rid of your cigarette lighter thing, and you undo both of them. Now that those two are undone, this thing should just pretty much just lift up out of here. You just gotta try and get it over your handbrake, which is a slight challenge. Well, actually, and you gotta undo your intercooler sprayer cable. Undo that one, then you're home and hosed, mate. See you later. Now we can undo this fella. Oh, and there's usually a clip down there, but I don't have it. Oh, and then you gotta undo those two. You know how to use a screwdriver, don't you? See you later, alligator. These fellas in there so you don't lose them. Oh, look how loosey goosey it is. Now this bit's a pain. You gotta try and get this up over here. Probably put my handbrake back on now. Get that out of the way. Over there now. Bang! Shifter. So the bushings, I believe, are those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably gonna be some up here as well somewhere. I don't know. Or actually, they might be underneath this part. You know, I thought they were underneath, but I'm gonna work that out and then I'll buddy let you know about it. But how weird does that look? Full like race car spec, eh? We've got our 4 bolts out. Now we just got our loose shifter assembly, I guess you would call that. So these are the rubber bushings that are in it. Apparently these wear out over time and they're a bit soft. These ones don't even look that bad, to be honest, but essentially what we're going to do is pull all these 4 out and then we're going to put the new ones in. And you notice there's 8 of these and 4 of them. These actually go around, whereas these ones we're going to put one on the top, one on the bottom. So if I just get me a little gooey, hopefully I can just try and pop this fella out of here. Probably something exactly like that, I would say. Rinse and repeat. These two I popped out the top, as you saw. These two, obviously not a lot of room to get in there to get the same amount of leverage. I actually ended up going out the bottom. You can see them at the bottom there. I just used my bloody ratchet there, propped this up a little bit so there's a bit of room. Got my screwy and just pushed down on there until they popped out. So that's those two done. How good? Bit of a comparison. There's the old one, rubber. It's got the metal insert through the middle, and then this is quite squishy. New ones are just solid. I believe they're aluminium. They clink together like they're metal. See what the difference is going to be. I understand. You just line that up, put one in the top there like so, and put one in the bottom, and then that's it. I'm gonna do those ones first though, because they're gonna be harder to get to. You can see I got the new ones at the bottom, so let's stick our new ones in the top. Probably gonna use a screwdriver just to line them up perfectly. Get this fella back in. Boom, one, you're next. I'll show you something I just noticed that I nearly missed, because I was thinking they don't really fit in that well, right? See what I mean? See how like that doesn't extend past the hole? It like kind of fits in. These things, look at it, focus. See how it's got the cut in at one end? So I assume this one, if it's gonna go on the top, has to go like that, because that's what it'll hold it down. So I've got that one right. This one is wrong. See how it doesn't have the lip? So it should just sit in on that little lip. So I need to check them, because I probably did them wrong. Idiot. Surprisingly, I actually had both of these right. How good. Now that they're all in, get your mad little 12 mil and do them all up. How absolutely riveting. Fresh new bushings. Right, these are all done up. They are all tight. My shifter is feeling crisp. It feels very crisp, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can I have a go?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Tight, hey?
Yeah, it is.
It's tight. Alright, I'm gonna put that part in and then that part. Reverse of what we did earlier. I'm not gonna film it because you already saw, and it's really not that hard. You bloody work it out, and if you can't, you shouldn't be working on your damn car. Isn't that right?
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, but I mean also, it's like 5 screws. You could do it, bro.
Could I?
Probably not. I didn't want to film because I didn't want them to watch me struggling trying to get this fucking thing back in. I've got to get it over the handbrake, which probably means I need to do a bit of this first. Pull that up. Tight like a tiger. What does that even mean? I don't know. Why tigers tight? I don't know. I know I do, but I don't know why I say it though. It doesn't even make sense. Well, I mean, that's a matter of opinion. Right, he's back in. Let's put our 2 screws in. That's that part done.
Look, I don't think I'd be able to do this.
Well, we might as well put this screw back in that fella up there. I know we took it out first last time, but we can put that back in now. Get our ashtray, fella.
Is that what that is?
Yep, that goes in there like that.
Coin holder.
No, that's an ashtray, bro. It's because everyone in Japan smokes. Then we got to put this fella back in. Don't forget to plug in your mad switch thing. That's the one that's got to go up into the bottom of your switch. Most people don't have that. I don't have it. I just plug it in because I can. A lot of people use this to change maps, you know, when you got two maps, like boom, high boost, low boost.
I thought you meant like Google Maps swipe away.
Jessica, put that thing in like third or something. Slip him down over there, like something like that. I just feel like when I turn the key on and I push this button and the little intercooler sprayer light comes up, I just think that's cool, even though it doesn't do anything.
But it does do something.
Yeah, but it doesn't because I don't have an intercooler sprayer because it's in that big box over there. Anyway, the more you know. So then we just got 2 more screws to put back in our little glove box, and then we're home and hose to go drive it and see if we can bang gears. Alright, well, already it feels, I'd say it feels a lot tighter. I feel like I say that about every mod. It feels tighter, but it just feels like it clicks in a bit better. I think it will probably give me a bit more confidence really shifting quickly. But let's go over here and have a bit of a shot at it. Car's still warm, so I don't feel bad, you know? I don't feel bad about doing this. I like it. That felt very crisp, I would say. Crisp shifts. I feel like it guided in better. Oh, I don't know if it guided in better. It just felt more like controlled maybe. Like obviously it was rubber bushings before, so they probably had a little bit of play in them. Whereas these are aluminium, so there's no play in aluminium, is there? Yeah, you can feel in the shifter that it feels more like not crunchy, but it feels like you can tell it's not rubber and you can tell it's like fixed now. Like it pops in a lot nicer. So for a nice, cheap, easy mod, Torque Solution shifter bushings are the move. Once again, thank you to Josh for the recommendation. Go check out his Evo because it's mad. Thanks Jess for filming. Thanks to me for doing all the hard work like usual. And that's about us, mate.
Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, thanks for watching if you did, if you made it this far. We eaten. Oh well, that'll do that then. Goodbye.
Bye. Wait, you say goodbye by yourself.
Arrivederci. Motherfucker.